Hey guys, hope everybody's having a great day. This is Garrett from Trading Oracle, and today I'm going to go over one of our newer tools. Not so new at this point. We've kind of been a little bit slow in getting this out, but I'm going to be going over the swing failure pattern tool that we added about a month or so ago, and basically just going to show you kind of how I use it and the way it's kind of set up to work as far as with everything else that we kind of have to offer. So I'm going to jump into that, and hopefully after this video it should give you a little bit more of an insight on how to use this. We're going to start having these videos pretty much with every new thing we come out with. It's going to be a lot sooner than it has over the past few months, so you'll kind of have that to look forward to. So we'll be a lot better as far as getting these videos out a lot quicker. So right now I'm going to go ahead and turn on the tool here. So if you don't have it added, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to remove that. If you don't have it added, you're just going to go down here. All of the Platinum Plus members should have this on their invite-only scripts. So you're basically just going to hit that just like you do everything else. And I've got the detection look back maxed out at $9.99, and then I've got the pivot link at 48 with the minimum distance to build up liquidity pool. I've got that at 25. I've played around a little bit with these settings, and these are kind of what I seem to think are the best as far as my experience. Feel free to play with the settings and find out kind of what you like best, but this is what I've got mine set up as. So if the style is just pretty much this, so like whatever colors you want to change it to, whatever shape, if you want it above, below, whatever, you can do all that there. So all right, basically what this is going to kind of do is whenever you see price, I'm going to give you a little bit of an example here. So we had one that popped up. This was earlier today, pre-market. If you ever see a candle with the wick kind of going up and it gets past this previous high here, and if you have a candle that pretty much goes up past that but it wicks back down, or the candle comes back down below it, this is when you're going to see this start to pop up, and that would be a swing failure pattern. Basically when price is either trading above or right at the previous high, and then it basically gets shot back down kind of quickly, that's when this is going to pop up. Now, you never want to take these just blindly. So like if you see this pop up and you see it's red, that's clearly bearish, but you don't want to take this until you see a signal. So sometimes it'll be quicker than others, like obviously with this right here. It broke the previous high, kept kind of going until it got to this point, and then that's when it dropped. So that's usually what's going to happen here. There's going to be a lot of these that you see pop up, and they're not going to be instantly shot back down or whatever the case is. There's going to be some that don't work out at all, but you're going to be way more inclined and better off to take a trade whenever you do see a signal. And basically you guys know I pretty much have my sensitivity at 150, so like for that trade in particular, it's kind of one of those where you see the sell signal come here, and this is pre-market, so depending on what your time zone is, you may not even be trading at this time, but that is when I would take that trade. And the thing is too is you can kind of mix these with any of your other strategies. So like if you trade divergences, or you're a VWAP and 200 EMA trader like I am, you can take these trades kind of at the same time, because like if you see a swing failure pattern come up, and it's going up to maybe touch VWAP in the 200 up here somewhere, and then it rejects, then you get a sell signal. You've got all of those different confirmations to basically tell you to get in that trade. So that's kind of what we wanted this to be. We wanted it to kind of be something else, just to be able to add to everything else that we have that just complements everything. Because at the end of the day, like we're not building tools to say, okay, use this, you're going to make $1 million. That's not what we do. We are building these tools so our traders, our members, can use them and be confident in the trades that they take with them. That's really 100% the only reason that we've done this, and I think most of our members understand that. And I just suggest, obviously, especially if you're going to use the swing failure pattern tool, is always wait for a signal. Even if you don't have another strategy to kind of go off of, but if you can, try to implement it into your strategy. But that's basically all you're looking for. So, and all this is if price breaks a previous high and gets back down underneath that previous high, or swing low, in either one, if that happens, that's when you're going to see these start to pop up. So, and it's the same way, obviously, with the bullish swing failure pattern. So we got this swing low here, broke below it, pretty much got drawn back up and somewhere in this candle here, and that's where this popped up at. But this wasn't a valid trade until you get a buy signal here. We've already got the sell signal coming down. wait for the buy signal. You know, if you needed to raise, if it kind of gets choppy in here, it's one of those things that, you know, you're going to want to kind of adjust your sensitivity to however price is kind of trading at that time. You know, and this is around 10 o'clock a.m. my time today, so usually it starts to kind of clear out and do a little bit better than it's done today. But this is just kind of, you know, one of those days where it's not going to be a lot of price movement. You just got to pretty much deal with it. So, but there's plenty of examples. I mean, you can go back and back test all this stuff and kind of look at how it's moved previously, and just, you know, pretty much check different types of and different time frames too. Because like I know the higher time frames, like a 15 minutes, going to be really good to use this on. You're obviously going to get less of these. So like if, you know, you see kind of what happened here, it broke this previous high there, and, you know, it gets up to this point, you get a sell signal, and you can basically ride that down, and, you know, you'll be very well off on that trade. So that's what I recommend. I recommend everybody at least take a look at it and try to use it. But just always remember just to do not take a trade on these unless you see a signal right after. And if you already have a strategy that you pretty much implement on a daily basis, just try to put this into that strategy. So like if you're getting a divergence kind of at the same time that you see a swing failure pattern and indication pop up, you can pretty much gauge those, you know, different confirmations and take a trade accordingly. So I just want to jump up here, give you guys a little bit of a tutorial on kind of how it actually works, and obviously give you the settings that I use. Like I said, if you wanted to play around a little bit with those, you can, but that seems to be, you know, the best that kind of works for me. So if you guys have any questions, any concerns, anything like that, please give us a comment on the video. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe so you don't miss any videos that we come out with. We've got quite a few things that we plan on releasing very soon, so I don't want you guys to miss that. And like I said, if you guys got any questions, please leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe, turn on the bell so you don't miss any notifications of our new videos, and we'll see you in the next one. See you guys.